You are not who you think you are. In fact, there's a powerful woman inside of you waiting to be unleashed. But the question is, what kind of woman are you? Today, we're diving into the 8 feminine archetypes, each one representing a different type of feminine power. Hey girl, you've just entered the golden girl era, where high-value women come to grow, glow, and of course, slay. Let's dive straight into the video. Now, if you're anything like me, you're probably wondering, what in the world is an archetype? Don't worry, you're not alone. An archetype is essentially a model or symbol that represents different patterns of behavior, personality, and characteristics that show up in people. Think of it as a blueprint, a way to understand the core aspects of who we are. Carl Jung, a famous psychologist, believed these archetypes were universal patterns, and we all embody one or more of them. When it comes to femininity, these archetypes can show us the many faces of feminine energy, some soft, some fierce, but all powerful. So whether you're the warrior, the lover, or the queen, these archetypes help you understand the kind of energy you naturally radiate. Archetype 1, the Queen. Let's kick things off with the most iconic of them all, the Queen. She's the embodiment of power, leadership, and grace. The Queen is the woman who walks into a room and commands respect without even trying. Her presence alone is magnetic, and people are naturally drawn to her confidence and authority. But being the Queen isn't just about ruling with an iron fist. It's about balancing strength with empathy, making decisions that lift others up while staying true to her own values. She's the one everyone looks to for guidance and inspiration, but she's also deeply rooted in her sense of self-worth. Example, think Beyoncé. Every move she makes is intentional, calculated, and dripping with confidence. She's not just a pop star, she's a force. Her ability to lead, inspire, and stay true to herself, even under pressure, is exactly what makes her the ultimate queen. Practical tip: if you resonate with the Queen, it's time to own your space. Next time you're in a meeting or a social situation, stand tall, speak clearly, and let your voice be heard. The world needs your leadership. Don't be afraid to step up and take your throne. Archetype 2, the Maiden. Next up, we have the Maiden. She's the embodiment of youth, innocence, and curiosity. The Maiden is all about new beginnings, exploration, and a sense of wonder about the world around her. She embraces life with a lighthearted spirit and an open heart, always ready for the next adventure. But don't be fooled. Just because the Maiden is playful doesn't mean she's powerless. In fact, her power lies in her ability to adapt, to learn, and to grow. She's unafraid to make mistakes because to her, life is one big lesson to be explored. Example, think of characters like Rapunzel from Tangled, always curious, optimistic, and full of hope. But beneath her innocence, there's strength and determination to forge her own path and discover the world beyond the tower. Practical tip: if you identify with the Maiden, tap into that sense of adventure, step outside your comfort zone, try something new, and embrace the beauty of life's uncertainties. Whether it's learning a new skill or traveling to a place you've never been, let curiosity guide you. Archetype 3, the Lover. Now we step into the world of the lover, the archetype that embodies passion, desire, and deep emotional connection. The lover knows how to captivate through her energy and presence, making her irresistible to those around her. She's not just about romantic love, but also about a love for life, for beauty, and for the things that ignite her soul. The lover's power comes from her ability to feel deeply and express herself fully, whether through her relationships, her work, or her personal life. She brings passion and warmth to everything she does. Example, think of Scarlett O'Hara from Gone with the Wind, a woman who is deeply in touch with her emotions, unafraid to pursue what or who she desired. The lover doesn't wait for permission to feel or express love. She channels it boldly on her own terms. Practical tip: to embrace your inner lover, prioritize your emotional and sensual self-care. This could mean treating yourself to a day of relaxation, investing time in a creative passion, or nurturing deep, meaningful connections with the people who matter most to you. The key is to bring love into everything you do, starting with yourself. Archetype 8, the creatrix. The creatrix is an artist, a visionary, and a force of nature. She brings forth ideas, art, and innovation, transforming the world with her imagination and ingenuity. Whether she's painting a masterpiece, writing a novel, or designing something entirely new, the creatrix thrives on self-expression and originality. Practical tip: to embody the creatrix, start by giving yourself space to express your creativity. Surround yourself with inspiration and explore new ways to create something original. Don't be afraid to try new things, fail, and try again. That's where your true power lies. Archetype 5, the huntress. Now let's talk about the huntress, the archetype of independence, ambition, and fierce determination. She's the woman who knows what she wants and goes after it without hesitation. The huntress is guided by her goals, her freedom, and her sense of adventure. She doesn't wait for opportunities. She creates them. The huntress is all about self-sufficiency. She values her autonomy and won't let anything or anyone stand in the way of her pursuit of success and fulfillment. Whether it's in her career, her personal life, or her passions, the huntress is driven and unapologetically bold. Think of Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games. Katniss didn't just survive. She thrived by relying on her own strength, courage, and strategy. The huntress is all about taking control of her own destiny. Practical tip: to embrace your inner huntress, set clear goals for yourself, and take intentional steps to achieve them. Don't be afraid to go after what you want, even if it means breaking away from the pack. Remember, you're not here to follow. You're here to lead. Archetype 6, the sage, the embodiment of wisdom, intellect, and deep insight. The sage is the woman who seeks truth and understanding, constantly reflecting on life's deeper meanings. She's the type to follow her curiosity, always learning and evolving. Her power lies in her ability to make decisions based on logic and knowledge, not just emotions. The sage is grounded in wisdom, and she often acts as a guide for others, sharing her knowledge and offering advice. Example: think of Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter. Her sharp mind, wisdom, and calm authority made her a trusted guide. The sage uses her intelligence and wisdom to navigate life's complexities and inspire others to do the same. Practical tip: to channel your inner sage, make time for reflection. Start journaling or meditating to connect with your inner wisdom. Read books that challenge your thinking, and don't be afraid to ask the big questions in life. Wisdom comes from seeking, learning, and growing. Archetype 7, the mystic, the woman deeply in tune with the spiritual world and her inner self. The mystic is all about intuition, introspection, and a sense of mystery. She's the type of woman who trusts her gut instincts, follows her inner guidance, and is constantly seeking deeper meaning in life. The mystic doesn't rely on the material world for validation. Instead, she finds her power through introspection, meditation, and connection to a higher purpose. Example: a great modern-day mystic would be Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. She's ethereal, unpredictable, and marches to the beat of her own drum. Luna teaches us that true power comes from within. Archetype 8, the mother. Last but certainly not least is the mother, the embodiment of nurturing, care, and unconditional love. The mother archetype isn't just about having children, it's about creating and caring for the world around you. She brings life to everything she touches, whether it's her relationships, her career, or her community. The mother is compassionate, protective, and supportive. She provides safety and comfort, yet she also knows when to let go, allowing those she loves to grow. This archetype is the foundation of creation and is often the glue that holds everything together. Practical tip: to tap into your inner mother, start by nurturing yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. Make time for self-care, build meaningful relationships, and find ways to give back to others. Whether it's through acts of kindness or simply being there for someone, embody the life-giving energy of the mother. Now that you know the 8 feminine archetypes, it's time to step into your own power. Remember, you are not just one thing. You are multifaceted, dynamic, and endlessly evolving. Embrace your archetype, let it guide you, and watch how it transforms your life. Hit that subscribe button for more insights into feminine power, personal growth, and owning your divine energy.